Hi there. Okay, I'm back with another video. This time I'm going to make Udang Masak Merah. That means prawns, like a spicy dish, a spicy prawn dish, dry dish. Okay, the ingredients we need is screw pine. Okay, I have 2 screw pines together. I'm going to tie it. Screw pine is pandan. Here in Malaysia we call it pandan. Okay, you tie it. Then I have tomato. Okay, cut the tomatoes a bit. This one I'm going to grind it. So I'm going to put it into the blender straight away to grind. Okay. Some of it I'm not going to grind. Okay, all this I'm going to leave it here to cook. Then, of course, as you know, I need ginger. All my ginger, this much ginger, I'm going to cut it and grind it. I cut it into small pieces so it's easier to grind. And then I have some garlic. About how many cloves? Maybe about 10 cloves of garlic. These two I'm going to just drop it inside. 10 cloves of garlic. Okay, then I have onions. I'm not going to blend all the onions. I'm only going to put some inside. This is to blend. Oh God, everything is flying. Okay, then I have about 4 stalks of dry chili. 4 to 5 stalks you can put in, depends on how spicy you want. This dry chili, you can soak it in the water before you put in. Try to shake off most of the seeds. Okay, some of you all, if you really don't want it to be very spicy, you can also boil it. Okay, boil it and remove the water. So we have all this ready. Okay, now I'm going to blend this. Then I've got 3 onions, which I'm going to put into the Masak Merah. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to continue cutting these onions. I have cut 3 big onions. Okay. Okay, just to let you know, this is the dry chilies, onions, garlic, ginger, and half a tomato only I put. I don't put full tomato. Okay, half I've cut like this, and 3 onions I've cut here. Okay, I have screw pine. I have prawns, of course. I'm having some chili powder, salt, oyster sauce, chili sauce, water, and tamarind. Okay, tamarind, this much is enough. Okay, you have to, of course, use it later. Of course, salt and little bit sugar. I will use a little bit sugar for this. If you want to add some chicken stock, you can. You can do it. Okay. Okay. First, we on the induction cooker. I'm going to reduce the heat to about 80. Let it get hot a bit. The pan is a bit hot. I will add oil. Usually if you're making masak merah or sambal and all, you need a bit extra oil compared to the normal ones. Okay. Here I'm not putting any spices. If you want, you can add spices, but I don't prefer to. First, I'm going to add some of the onions. Not all. I'm going to keep some for the end. Okay. You don't have to wait for it to get brown. You just add the screw pine and the tomatoes. Just add it in. You got to allow the chili to cook first before you add the prawns. The prawns will only take about 4 minutes to cook, so don't add it too early. I'm leaving the head and the skin. Of course, we have deveined it. We've removed the veins from inside because it's tastier with the head. I have increased the heat to 120. And now I'm going to add in the grind ingredients, the chili, tomatoes, onions. You know what is it, right? Okay. Then I'm going to stir it a bit. At this point of time, I would like to add some plain chili powder. This will give it a very nice color actually. Little bit plain chili powder, just very little. You want it spicier, you add more. Actually, if you have serai, you can add in when you grind, but I do not have, so I'm not putting it. Serai is lemongrass. Okay. Then, as I said, if you want to add chicken stock, any chicken stock, you can add very little. Give it an extra flavor. And then I'm going to add some oyster sauce. Just a dash of it. Any oyster sauce you want. Okay, this is about 1 tablespoon. And I'm going to add the chili sauce. About 2 tablespoons. We'll mix it well. We'll let the chili cook. Okay, as I told you, the chili is the one is going to take time to cook, not the prawns. Prawns only takes 4 minutes. I'm going to add some water. You know, from the blender earlier, I'm going to add some water in. Okay, I'm going to add salt a bit. I'm not going to add too much because I put oyster sauce and chicken stock, just a bit. Okay. And then you remember the tamarind, Asam Jawa, we call it here. I don't know why you call it Asam Jawa, but it's Asam Jawa. So I'm going to pour in that too, so that it boil nicely. It's got to boil nicely so that it will cook properly. I'll leave the salt here so that in case I need more, I will add later. Okay, at this point, it's already boiling. It's a bit thicker. You want to add a bit sugar, you can add. Those who want to, if you don't want to, you don't have to. Just a little bit is sufficient, not too much. Okay. Then stir it. And here is where I'm going to add the prawns. Okay. Remember, it's deveined. Don't just, this one you can see it's deveined. Can you see? Okay. Get all the prawns in as much as you want. This is about 1 kilo. Then you stir it nicely. Okay. As you know, prawns will cook very fast. It will take about 4 minutes only. So after 4 minutes, you can just remove it. You can actually see it cooking. The color has changed. That's what I like about seafood. You cook it very fast, and I think I like seafood compared to poultry. I don't prefer so much of chicken. At this point, I want to taste my sauce and see whether I need to add anything else or not. So, I'm really not joking. It is really, really, really good. Don't think I'm always saying it's good. The truth is, it is really good. You should try it also, Try all these recipes and enjoy it. I'll be coming up with many more recipes. Okay, so please like, share and subscribe my videos. I'm sure you want to learn more recipes. I'll do both vegetarian and non-vegetarian. I'm not a vegan, I'm not a vegetarian, but on certain days I do take vegetarian. So I'll do both types of recipes for you all. So there's a balance. I do encourage my kids to eat vegetarian also. Okay. Don't think I'm only making prawns and chicken and these kind of things. We do a lot of veggies like bittergourd. Many things. Actually, my children love to eat a lot of veggies. Bittergourd, beetroot. What is this? Pumpkin. You name it, they'll eat. Most of it they will eat. Okay, bean sprout, long beans, green veggies. I love to eat green veggies. Almost every day I need to have green veggies. It's very hard for me to eat without any green veggies. Just stir fry, simple. Could be a vegetarian dish, or you can add some chicken stock or what for your green veggies and all. Okay, so I love to eat green veggies. So this dish is done, almost done. I'm going to add you remember the onions earlier I left? I'm going to add all this in. Am I blocking it up here? Okay. Just add it. Let it cook for another 1 minute. And it should be ready. Okay. Okay, the dish is done. Okay, let me remove it into my beautiful. See how delicious it looks. Telling you it's delicious. The screw pie and all this must have. So please try it. Enjoy that meal. Okay, you can eat it with white rice, nasi lemak rice. Okay, I have a video which I'm showing vegetarian nasi lemak. Maybe you can use that for the rice, and garlic rice, that would be superb for it. You can make tomato rice with it. Any rice you can do. Just this, and that is sufficient with some veggies if you want to. If you don't have veggies, just cut some cucumber. Okay, it's perfect. Okay, so please try it. Don't forget to share, subscribe and like my channel. Okay, the more subscription I have, at least I can make more wonderful videos. So hopefully you encourage me. Thank you. Bye. Bye.